Hello and welcome back to the Road to Good Cooking. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell before you leave. Today I'm making my sweet potato pie. And I want you guys to know this is football Sunday, so you better be thankful and grateful that I'm cooking on football Sunday. Okay, for pie crust you need 4 ingredients. I'm going to be using 5 teaspoons of ice cold water, kosher salt, all-purpose flour, 2 cups, and for my fat, I'm going to be using butter, flavor, Crisco. Now, feel free to use butter if you like. Some people like to use butter in their crust. Doesn't matter to me. I use butter, flavor, Crisco because that's how my mama taught me how to make it. So that's what I'll be using today. Okay, one thing about baking, it is an exact science. It's not, you can't eyeball it, the ingredients like you can when you're cooking other recipes. Now, in this bowl, I took my cup and I scooped out 2 cups of flour out of my container. Now, this, I can tell you right now by looking at it, this is more than 2 cups of flour because it's packed in there. So what I like to do, I spoon my flour into my cup. That way I'm not getting more flour than what I need. And if you've ever added more flour to your pie crust, you know it's going to be so hard to work with. And it's not going to turn out right. You're not going to be real happy with it. And then you're going to be sending me hate mail because your pie crust didn't turn out right. So I put it in there, scoop it in there like that. And then level it out. So now I got an exact cup. I'm going to do the same with the second cup. And by doing it like this, you're not packing it in there and you're not getting too much more flour than what you need. That's the second cup. Now you see what I mean? So that's why I said don't take your cup and scoop it out and then level it off because you're going to end up with way too much flour. See there? You can thank me for that later. To my flour, according to my recipe, I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of salt. And I'm also going to add my water, my 5 teaspoons of cold water. And I'm going to let that go. Let that whip up while I get my, and to that I'm going to add 2/3 cup of Crisco. So this is 1/3 cup, so I'm going to be adding 2 of these. Here's 1/3, and here's the second third. And I made this pie crust before. There's another video on my channel on how to make peach cobbler, and it's the same exact recipe that I'm using here. So you might want to check that out, and I'll put that video in the iCard above. You want to go check it out. And I'm just going to let this go till it comes together, and you'll see what it looks like here in a second. Okay, we'll let this go for a couple of minutes, and it looks like, see? This is what you want your dough to look like. You want it to come out nice and clean out of the bowl. And I'm going to knead it for just a couple of seconds, just to make a nice round ball, nice smooth round ball. And I'm going to take my dough, wrap it in a piece of plastic wrap. And it's going to go in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. And that's what it looks like. See? Easy. Easy schmeezy. Now see how easy that was to put together? So why are you buying store-bought crust? Your grandmother would get you. Okay, I went a little bit over 30 minutes because I got involved in watching the football game. What can I say? And here's my nice chilled dough, which I'm going to work up right now. Okay, so here's the pan I'm going to be using, and it looks like it's about maybe a 14-inch pan. 14-inch pie pan. So I'm going to use all of this dough. Let me see. Cut it in half. Put this half back in the paper so it'll stay nice and moist. Set that aside. Flour my surface and my rolling pin. And I had to break down this year and buy me a rolling pin. My rolling pin that I had for almost 30 years finally gave out on me, so I had to give it a nice quiet burial. Yeah. Okay, so we'll roll this out. And this is going to be so easy. Just take your time, roll it out. Okay, I started off with 4 whole, nice size sweet potatoes, and I boiled them with the skin on until they were fork tender. Now I'm going to whip them up until they get nice and creamy. Okay, I whip this up, and this is the consistency that I want right here. Okay, here's my mixture after I got everything all whipped up. And what I ended up doing, I whipped all the spices together, added another couple teaspoons of sugar, and then I tasted it for the last time and added the milk. You saw me add the milk to it at the very end, and then actually at the very end I added the 2 eggs. Okay, so now it's ready to go into the crust. I'll fill up the big one first. God, it smells fabulous. And from here it's going to go into a 325-degree oven, and I'm going to cook it until it is firm set. And I'll test that by sticking a toothpick in the center, and if it comes out clean, then I know it's done. So it should take about 45-50 minutes maybe. And the baking time is going to depend on your oven. So I know my oven is going to take about 45 minutes, 45-50 minutes. And this little pie here, that one right there, I'll share that one with one of my elderly neighbors. Smooth that out. Okay, from here my pies went into a 325-degree oven, and I baked them for about 45-50 minutes as I stated before. And here's what they look like after the baking time. And I am coating the outside of my crust with some melted butter, and I'm going to put it back in the oven and let it brown just a little bit more. And here's the finished product. Okay, here's a moment of truth. It's creamy. Definitely flavorful. Going in for a second piece here. And that crust. That crust puts me in the mind of a shortbread cookie. Okay. My job here is done. Thank you so much for stopping by The Road to Good Cooking. If you like my channel, please share it with everyone you know in the universe. Leave me a comment if you wish, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Be blessed and keep on cooking.